Okay, today we're going to continue from the last video I did about being hungry and being healthy. And I wanted to share and inspire you to participate in something I've been doing for a long time, probably over the last 20 years, and how I ensure I incorporate uh, my hunger into my exercise regimen. So I'm going to assume first and foremost that anyone listening to this has a regular exercise regimen where you're working out at least 2 to 3 times a week, where you're really stimulating, challenging the structure of your body. Okay, for at least an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 to 3 times a week. So I want to challenge you to incorporate in how to level up your workout along with your nutrition regimen. And that is basically to fast or don't eat before the day before you work out. So how it works is like basically, if let's say I work out tomorrow, I'm going to, and I guess what I mean by don't eat is to not necessarily go dry, but if you want to do water, or if you want to do fresh juices, or you can even do fresh fruit. All right, and when you're doing that, basically you're giving your digestive system a rest. But really, what you're not doing is giving your digestive system a workout before you work out. See, when you work out, you want to basically have your digestive system clear. You want to have basically give your body a full rest. Because the thing is, like, we really eat too much. We eat out of convenience. And when we eat out of convenience, this is why being hungry and experiencing hunger and the sensation of hunger, it does so much for us on a healthy tip, because essentially in our culture, in our society, we eat too much, we eat out of convenience, and because food has become too convenient, too available, we eat too often. It's not even that you could even be eating the right things, all of the right things, all, whether it's organic, wild caught, wild harvested, uh, 100% whole, nothing processed. If you're eating too much, you're eating too much. And we eat too much in our society. And ask yourself, the last time you had your meal, did you have to eat it? Now, I'm sure you wanted to, but did you have to? And this is what, when we think about going into this, because we're still in the new part of the new year. We're in the first part of the new year. We just celebrated yesterday was the first day of the new moon calendar, it was a new moon yesterday, but it was also the first day of the lunar new year. Um, so again, a lot of cultures, millions and billions of people around the world recognize that. It certainly still is the first part of the year, and so I respect it. I honor it. For me personally, I like the winter solstice, but I honor them all, and it's an opportunity for us to become anew. So, but again, back to our hack, and this is a life hack, something I've been doing for a very long time, something that's become a normal for me, and I really wanted to inspire you, anyone that's followed me and takes my advice, to again level up your workout game. First and foremost, we got to be working out. Second, we got to be experiencing hunger, at least at some point during each and every day. If we're not, we're not really, we're really overeating, and when we eat for convenience, then life can become, at least in the health terms, become inconvenient. I mean, that's the balance of life, right? We got to do things. We all from anything we want to achieve, right? Whether it be work, uh, you know, whatever it is, your goals. You got to do things that are necessarily inconvenient in order to create convenience. And if we eat for convenience, then we're going to eat too much. We're going to eat when we don't have to. And what's going to happen is that there's going to be the lymphatic system is going to get backed up. And that's going to create congestion. That's going to create issues short term. And then long term, it's going to create other more major serious issues. So we want to get in front of this. But the way to get in front of it is not from any short term quick fix solutions. We got to get out of the thinking that these like short-term stimulant remedies, because that's all they are. It's just short-term stimulants. Any of these like sort of promised quick fix therapies are just that. They're not fixes at all. They're empty promises. Anything that's going to make a major difference in our life, that's going to make a significant impact on the health outcomes that we should want to have, is going to be something that you do regularly, repeatedly, that becomes part of your life. And fasting should become a regular part of each and every one of our lives. Now, maybe at some point in the future, because it is different for men and women, and it can get somewhat complicated, but we're going to keep it simple for this matter. Is that if you work out, 2 to 3 times a week. You want to fast because you're going to get more out of your workout. Number one, you're not going to have anything on in your digestive cavity, so you're going to be, it's like no resistance. So you're going to be stronger. You're going to be more flexible. Yeah, you may feel a little hunger sensation, but once you get into it and get the blood flowing, that hunger, that it's just that a sensation. And that sensation is created from your convenient habit of overeating. So this practice, this is something again that is going to be, this is a game changer, because this is something that we want to make consistent, especially in this time of the year. We want to create this program and follow it through into the spring, summer months. And then if you're doing this for the next 6 months, this could be your regular routine for the rest of your life. And that's the goal. Because as you're and the best part, I mean, again, you're going to be, your workout is going to be better. But I didn't even talk about the best part. The best part is going to be when it's time to eat. Now, as much as I talk about fasting, I'm a foodie at the end of the day. But I only like to eat when my body says it's time to eat. And when it's time to eat, it's after a day and a half of not eating and a workout has happened. So when it's time to eat after all of that, the food doesn't even have to be all that special. It's going to taste good regardless. And a lot of times I'll break that with a piece of fruit, and that'll be the best piece of fruit that I ever had. It'll taste like that. And then when I'm ready for my meal, with all the dressings and the fixings, because my body is so ready to have that food. Food is like a necessity at that point. It's not even a convenience. It'll be inconvenient for me not to eat. So when I'm ready to eat that food, I'm going to process that food with maximum efficiency. Peace and love.